So in virtually all the videos we've made, all over our website, you see the importance of testing highlighted and how crucial that is in formulating an effective treatment plan, choosing who you may work with, and sifting through the tidal wave of information that's coming at you. So I just wanted to kind of outline some of the most commonly used functional tests. Starting off in my practice, I always like to start, for the vast majority of clients I see, with allergy and food sensitivity testing. These are direct sources of inflammation in the body, and it's really easy to eliminate those once we know they're causing reactivity. So we always start with that basic blood testing. We can also look for biomarkers, including iron levels, iron storage. We can look at vitamin D levels, and really assess if nutrient deficiencies are present and the like. Starting off, I also like to do stool testing for most of my clients. And this isn't just looking for infection, as most conventional stool tests do, but it really gives us a great overview of the microbiome, of the different good and bad bacteria that are thriving, and gives us a really clear picture of how to set that into balance and what supplements and what dietary changes we need to achieve that desired result. Another big one in the world of functional health, and one of my favorite tests, is called the oats test.
Favorite test?
I love this test. But the oats test, that stands for organic acids testing. And basically we're looking at over 70 markers that show what metabolites are present in your system. And these metabolites let us know, again, what kind of bacterial imbalances may be present, what kind of yeast overgrowth may be present, how your neurotransmitters are functioning, how your mitochondria are functioning. We really just get a wealth of information from this test, and it provides a really great comprehensive overview of your metabolic function in general. So those are kind of the starting point tests. From there, based on what those results yield, we'll have a clear idea of where to go. So a lot of times for the second round of testing, we'll start looking into toxicity. And for that, we can do heavy metal tests, we can do chemical toxicity testing, and also mold toxicity testing, which is a huge concern in the world of functional health right now. And I do have another video specific to mold on the docket that will be coming out shortly. Another very useful test is hormone testing. And for that, we don't just check levels in the blood. We prefer to do dried urine analysis, which assesses hormone levels throughout the day instead of just giving us a snapshot of what levels are in the blood at one single period in time. Another very useful test is epigenetic testing. I typically save this for later on in the treatment plan. That's where I found it can be the most useful. But this helps us to identify certain variations that may be present in your genetic makeup that are influenced by environmental factors. And they govern the way your body metabolizes certain nutrients, the way your neurotransmitters are processed, and the like. So it can be useful in several different regards. An important thing to highlight regarding functional health and the way we view testing as compared to traditional medicine, we're not looking for lab normals. We look for optimal lab results. And this is because the reference ranges that exist on most traditional labs are taken from a subset of the population that is generally sick. In other words, most of the people going in to get blood work are people that are ill and seeing their doctors for symptoms. So with reference ranges built off of that subset of the population, you're comparing your results to those of people who are already sick. So therefore, we have an entirely different barometer of assessing lab results, and what many would consider normal, we do not, and we always seek for optimal ranges of all levels. Throughout this process, whoever you're working with ordering this testing should monitor your progress regularly, make sure that the treatment plans recommended are indeed providing the intended positive effects, and then we can alter and tweak where we go from there as necessary. And this kind of tweaking as we go based on lab results as they come in allows for a really targeted approach instead of just throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. So those are some of the basics of functional testing and what you can expect if you choose to work with a practitioner. If you have any questions or comments, as always, reach out and we're happy to provide you with all the information we can.